Chapter 16. Forseti's Judgment.
Forseti's Judgment! Oh!
The portside cannons are ready for combat!
Guys, you were gonna tell me the true point of the—
Hurry and tell the Fire Direction Center.
Don't have much time before we reach the capital.
Attention, everyone aboard the Centurion.
Oh boy.
Wait, that's not the captain.
No, it is not.
It's Claude from Squad E.
This is Captain Claude Wallace. I have an announcement to make. Please, stop working and listen.
Okay.
Moments ago, Captain Morgan entrusted me with command over Operation Cygnus.
I feel like you should really have Captain Morgan on the PA to just say this, because, like, most people don't believe that Claude would do a coup, but, there's gotta be a niggling little thought in the back of somebody's head that Claude might be doing a coup here. Because all they know is that Claude's got the mic.
I know I'm not worthy of this responsibility, but I'll give all I've got to see it through.
Don't say you're not worthy of the job you just got. Don't.
Soon, our ship will arrive at Schwarzgrad.
Uh-huh.
The road here was a long one. We lost our sister ships and more of our comrades than I can say.
Okay.
However, we overcame that loss to carry out our duty. Which is why there's something I have to tell you. All of you. The true purpose of Operation Cygnus.
Oh boy.
This ship holds a weapon of mass destruction. The A2 bomb.
Oh, awesome!
You all saw what happened to the Cavalier. You know how powerful it is.
Oh, shit!
Our mission is to detonate the A2 bomb from within the Imperial capital.
That's a terrible mission!
Should we succeed, we cut off the head of the snake.
And kill millions of innocent people!
If Schwarzgrad falls, their army falls with it.
And stew millions of innocent people!
We are to infiltrate the capital and detonate the charge stored in the main reactor.
This is such a...
Once it's activated, there's no stopping it. We'll have an hour until it detonates. Allies will be there to lead us to the suburbs outside the blast radius. From there, we will watch the end of the Empire.
As well as the deaths of millions, if not tens of millions, of innocent people. Okay. So Valkyria Chronicles is Babby's first World War II simulator, right? And I know that the United States did, in fact, nuke 2 cities. We nuked 2 cities. We did bad shit. Bad shit in World War II was done by this country to 2 cities. Imagine if we nuked Berlin. Like, imagine nuking Tokyo. The game is saying nuke.
I repeat, our final objective is to set off the A2 bomb.
And we're not going to do that because that's terrible. Instead, we're going to kill the leaders of the Empire. Is the thing you say next? Like, okay, Crown Prince Maximilian or whatever is off in Gallia getting his shit fucked, but we're gonna kill General Belgar and High Chancellor Doofenshmirtz or whatever, and we're not gonna nuke the capital. That's the...
Let's end this war with our own 2 hands.
We're not gonna nuke we're gonna nuke the capital. We're gonna nuke the capital. We've got the heroic bomb.
We can do this. We're gonna win!
Peace.
Finally!
Peace!
We'll get to go home!
Peace! Okay. Maybe it turns out that Schwarzgrad is just Army Town, USA, buddy. It's just troops on troops on troops on troops. And all the civilians got run out of the capital city because it's actually the capital fortress. And every single person there is just troops on troops. And there are no civilians, and we're not killing millions of innocent people by nuking the capital city of a major European power. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
So we have a secret weapon. Utterly incredible.
Minerva!
Just gotta bum rush the capital, chuck the bomb in, and boom! Good night, Empire, right?
Buddy,
I like it. Let's blow them sky high!
this is a city! Guys!
It's our last resort, but it's true. This will end the war.
Oh boy.
The captain was smart to leave Claude in charge. If anyone can lead the operation, it's him.
Oh boy.
Victory is so close, I can taste it. I swear to make this mission a success. The A2 bomb? That must be...
Everybody's so very excited. Riley, please realize that your father is instrumental in killing millions of innocent people, and that maybe we should not do that.
Well done, Claude.
Maybe we should not do that.
You'll need this key to activate the A2 bomb.
Of course I will.
The captain entrusted everything to you, including our support.
Yay.
Please, lead us all to victory.
Okay. Yep.
The key to ending it all. This is it. Let's finish the war. Once and for all.
You remember like 20 minutes ago when these people were rightfully horrified at the idea of putting a handful of tiny Valkyrian children in a little metal box and having them power secret submarines or whatever? That was like 20 minutes ago. And now, the plan, the goal, the objective is to take the nuclear submarine powered by tiny Valkyrian child and use it to ram a nuke into downtown capital Cityburg and blow the fucker to kingdom goddamn come and kill millions of innocent people. These people got upset when the Empire slaughtered a village because they were there, right? Like, a couple hundred people in a village got killed by other people, and these fuckers were crestfallen for a month because of it. Army soldiers, enemy troops have died at their hands, and they've been like, oh, war is such a horrible thing. And now, the plan is that they're gonna nuke a city and kill millions of innocent people. Riley, please tell Claude that this is a bad thing, actually.
Objection!
Yes, we object.
Look at you, the big boss of Operation Cygnus. What a twist. I never saw it coming.
You remember when you hated Operation Cygnus because it was built on a foundation of child-based battery power?
I'm not calling the shots. I'm just pulling the trigger.
Hey man, you okay? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. Ah, well, no matter how high you climb, I'll always be here to kick your ass into gear.
Okay.
That's what I'm counting on.
My brother will do whatever he can to stop us. But I know you can get us through.
I'm sure he's already come up with the perfect plan. But I'm ready for him.
Are you, though?
I will not lose. For the sake of those we've lost, I can't.
That's more like it. It's your job to make the tough calls. Ours is to make them happen.
Remember when the plan was to capture the capital city and be like... No.
Everyone believes in you. You can do it, Claude.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Riley? You've been quiet.
Let's go, Raz.
Huh? Come on, this is our last hurrah before the final fight.
God, you're tense. I said let's go.
Fine. See you, Claude.
That was considerate of her.
This game does love...
Hey, remember those adventures we used to go on when we were kids?
This game really does love to pretend that it's almost over. The game was pretending it was almost over in Chapter 4. It wasn't almost over in Chapter 4. The game is now pretending that it's almost over in Chapter 16. It is kinda almost over, but not really.
After it got dark, we'd sneak into that old abandoned house, one at a time, and tag our names in the basement.
I remember that. Kai, the real one, would always go in first. Then he'd hide and wait to jump out and scare us.
It's a mean thing to imply about your sniper who's still aligned with the forces of... Well, she's on your team.
Yeah, and you'd run away before you got even halfway there. Except for that one time, when your name somehow showed up with the others.
That was Kai. He felt bad that I could never get to the end, so he wrote it there for me.
I knew that. So did everyone else.
No wonder you all called me Scaredy Claude.
Well, you do sound fairly scaredy, Claude.
But you're different now. You've grown up a lot.
You're ready to nuke millions of people.
The A2 bomb. It's Angie, isn't it?
Oh, by the way...
Yeah. The Cavalier explosion came from a girl like her. When the Valkyria in the engine room died, it set off a massive chain reaction. Only this time, we're bombing a city with millions of people living in it.
Oh my god, the game... I'm a little surprised that the game is even... Yeah! Yeah, Claude! Yeah! The plan is that you're going to take a tiny Valkyrian child, trap her in a little metal box, explode the aforementioned little metal box in the middle of a city with millions of people living in it, and just walk away, wash your hands of the whole situation, and say, "Wee! End of the war!"
Angie is going to die. And she's gonna take countless lives with her.
And you're fine with this!
I keep telling myself it's for Galia, and for the comrades we've lost, but that doesn't make it any less terrible.
It's pretty bad.
And yet I have to do it.
Do you, though?
I have to. I have to do it.
Do you, comma, though, question mark?
The Federation is still retreating from Operation Northern Cross, and our troops are dying in the Eastern Theater.
What if you just, like, captured the city? What if you just captured the city? What if you just, like, encircled and besieged and defeated in standard traditional military combat the defenses of the city, and then went to the leaders of the Empire and said, "Look, we hold your capital city. We control your production, your factories, your armies, your treasuries, your banks, your money, your weapons, your war. You've lost. Surrender." What if you just said that? Rather than nuking everything, rather than blowing it all up, rather than murdering a bazillion people.
To end the war,
Claude. The A2 bomb works on Ragnite implosion. The same technology my father and I developed.
Oh boy.
I took the research he left behind, and I finished it in Vinland.
Yeah?
Sublimating the compressed combustion makes it implode. I knew the military would try to weaponize it. But I was okay with that. No, I wanted that.
Yeah.
I thought completing my father's research to destroy the Empire was the perfect revenge.
Well, guess what?
Riley.
Good or evil, right or wrong, I don't know either way.
Sam, I'm just gonna say this in response to every console pun you're making in chat right now. That is all.
But there's one thing I do know for sure.
It's that you wish you could kill billions instead of millions of people?
This isn't just your burden to bear. I'm as guilty as you.
Uh-huh.
If you turn that key, I'll carry the weight with you. So don't keep everything bottled up inside. Come what may, we're in this together.
It's a very serious, heady conversation by a woman with weird, pointy, floofy cat ears and a Flava Flav clock around her neck. Just saying.
Riley. Thank you.
To say nothing of Claude's ultra-popped collar. Good God. Now then, frontal assault.
Land ho!
There it is. Schwarzgrad.
We really made it.
And now we're gonna nuke it?
Maintain speed and heading. Take us as close as you can, and then we storm the capital.
Oh boy.
Aye aye. Speed and heading, steady as she goes.
Wait, something's dead ahead.
Oh great.
Huh? What? What is that? It looks like an iceberg covered in pillars.
Oh no.
According to the map, we're approaching an island. There's a forest on it.
It snowed on the forest, okay.
Those are probably trees, frozen over and covered in snow.
Uh-huh.
Should we go around it?
I mean, we're a boat, so yes?
No. We'll push straight across.
Claude!
The Centurion is tough, but it's not that tough.
Oh boy.
It can crush ice, but hit any rocks and will run aground.
Claude.
The enemy knows that too. They'll be counting on us to maneuver around the island.
That's because you're a boat! I know you're a big fancy boat or whatever, but you're still a boat! This is what boats do when they encounter islands. They go around them.
It's their last chance to stop us from reaching the capital. I'm sure they'll set a trap around the perimeter.
So you deal with it!
In which case, we should surprise them by plowing through. Luckily, we do have a safe route.
How? How? How do you... How do you intend to drive your boat over the island? Wait a second, let me emphasize the last syllable a little harder. How do you intend to drive your boat over the island?
The forest of ice.
Is he gonna glide over the top of the trees? Is he gonna glide over the top of the...
You call that safe?
That's... Listen, buddy, this is what happens when you put a tank commander in charge of a ship.
See how densely packed the trees are? There's no room for any rocks large enough to stop us.
What about the trees?
True. I don't detect any rocky areas ahead.
What about...
I see. The frozen trees should be fairly brittle. It's just insane enough to work.
How does the trees being... How does... So... Wait. How did... Is he gonna glide over the top of the trees? Is he intending to knock over the trees, thereby shaking loose the ice and sliding across the ice? This is not a flying ship. If it was a flying ship, this would all be so much simpler. I don't understand this.
All right, maintaining course. I'll concentrate on steering, so I'm counting on you to keep an eye on what lies ahead.
Don't you have navigators for this? Well, you probably do have navigators, but you don't have navigators for this.
Right, leave it to me. Once we break through, the capital's only a stone's throw away. Full steam ahead.
Okay. I got it. This I have to see. This I have to. Okay, so we're just fucking plowing through.
Good. Pushing through.
I guess the whole island's snowed over?
Stop the engine!
Claude, what if some of these are traps? Oh, look, a trap.
What?
Sorry, is that an electrified net? Did you get the ship caught in a net? Oh my god! Oh my god, you got the ship caught in a net. Sort of.
It's impossible.
He knew all along. This whole time, he was one step ahead.
Claude might be very stupid. Why are you there, Forsetti? I know it's your plan and all, but why are you there?
Incoming transmission. It's an Imperial signal.
On screen!
Patch it through.
Aye, sir.
This is Captain Forsetti of XO.
Hi, Forsetti.
Attention, Federation Army. We have you surrounded.
Awesome.
You have 1 hour to surrender your ship.
No.
Otherwise, we will kill everyone on board.
Well, that's a reasonable threat, but still, no.
That is all.
Forsetti, wait! Forsetti!
They cut the transmission.
How dare they?
Enemies behind us. The path we took here is blocked off.
Tremendous. Claude,
There's no way to go but forward, but those electrified wires would completely disable the ship.
Claude, you fucking idiot.
There's nowhere left to run. What should we do, Claude?
Let's talk about Forsetti's plan. So Forsetti's plan was to create an electrified net which he would lift up via tiny, well-timed dirigible to stop the progress of the boat as it crossed through the island. I don't think I'm misstating any of that. He created an electrified net held aloft by tiny, well-timed dirigibles, which he intended to use and, successfully used. Is it really a stupid plan if it fucking works? But, wow.
It's all my fault. I led us right into his trap.
Yeah, you kinda did.
No, it's not over yet. There has to be a way out of this.
Can we shoot down the tiny, well-timed dirigibles? Because, I think we need to shoot those dirigibles. This chapter's called In Claude We Trust. Way to be subtle, Valkyria Chronicles 4!
Did we come this far? Only to lose?
Tried so hard, and in the end, it's a fairly obvious reference.
We shall not fail. This ship is a fortress. If they intend on laying siege, then we'll fight them as siege breakers.
We're not in a position to break much, lady.
Yeah, we got guns.
They got us outnumbered 10,000 to 1.
I feel like that's a slight exaggeration, unless you're counting all of the innocent civilians you intend to murder, what with your nuke bomb.
Our only option is to surrender.
That's probably not true.
Hey, the hell are you giving up for?
I'm not giving up.
Sure you are. You're talking like we already lost.
Can you get us out of this in an hour?
Maybe.
Hell no. Do I look like a guy with a plan?
Well...
Then why did you...
But Claude can.
Oh, right.
Claude, huh?
You mean the guy whose fault it is we're here?
He got us this far, didn't he?
Yes, he got us here into this problem.
How many times have we been up against impossible odds, only for my man to pull some genius plan out of his ass?
I mean, let's talk about Claude's last few plans here, Raz. They've mostly relied on Jimmy the Lancer getting to high ground and just spamming rockets at a giant tank. How do you intend to have Jimmy the Lancer spam rockets at a giant tank your way out of this one?
We've all seen it happen. Why don't you trust him now?
You're right. He's done it before. He can do it again.
He's not the type to roll over and wait to die.
Can't argue with that. Sorry. I bet Claude's coming up with a strategy as we speak.
Cue Claude not having a strategy.
Raz,
What?
Claude's in a meeting on the bridge, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Go to him. What he needs right now is your special brand of idiocy. I mean, encouragement.
Tell him how we all feel.
All right, I got this.
Raz is the... Okay. All right. You know, Kai, he's your brother. You could... Okay. All right.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Of course not. I'm grasping at straws here. Sorry. I'll go back to the drawing board.
Hey, hold it!
Hold it!
Raz, what are you doing in here?
I promised I'd kick your ass into gear when you needed it, right? So here I am. Come on, you're the boss here. You can't go making a face like that.
We've seen plenty of Valkyria Chronicles bosses make faces very similar to that, and they've turned out just fine, actually.
No. I suppose not.
I've seen that face, too.
So what's the plan?
The one I had was too risky. We're working on another.
Oh sure, we only just passed the 40-minute mark. No big hurry, take your sweet-ass time. Besides, improvising a crazy stunt at the 11th hour is kind of your MO.
Okay, so listen to this one, Raz. We get Jimmy the Lancer to some high ground, and we have him chuck rockets at a big-ass tank.
Your job's to think up the plan. Carrying it out is mine. Come on, let me hear it.
Fine. I'll tell you.
Brian!
The electric wire blocking our escape is powered by Ragnite.
Okay.
If we temporarily disable it, the ship should be able to make it through before the power turns back on.
Seems reasonable.
And Loof has located the generator inside the forest.
Okay.
Ha! Then all we gotta do is get there and break it.
That sounds imminently doable. What's the catch?
But we're surrounded, and the generator is heavily guarded.
Oh no, dudes with guns! However, when we defeat dudes with guns, it's not like we have a bunch of dudes with guns!
Still, there is a way to break through their formation. Isn't that right, Claude?
Well, this will be good.
Let me guess. Wind whispers.
Exactly.
Oh.
A strong wind will blow through in 20 minutes.
Well, that's bullshit, but okay.
Given the terrain, it'll cause a whiteout.
Sure.
So, we slip out of the ship while they can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's perfect! So what are we sitting around for? Let's get cracking!
No, we can't rely on this plan.
Why not?
Huh?
If I may, Sergeant, the moment the generator goes down, we'll have to make a beeline for the capital.
Okay. So are we leaving these troops behind to die?
There, we'll break through their defenses and prepare an escape route for after we set the bomb.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Clock's ticking, right?
That's all we have. There's sure to be a backup generator, so every second will count. We won't have time to pick up the strike team after they destroy the generator.
So we're leaving some people behind to ostensibly die. Well, that's bad.
So?
What do you mean? Ghosty doesn't understand the inertia. Are they able to do this because the ice is technically... you know... Okay. Maybe there was a big snowstorm that snowed over the island and all of the trees, right? And they were like, it's a big ice-breaking ship, right? It's not like they were sailing on open water and then, oh no, land will just ramp it or anything. It was like ice-breaking, so maybe, you know, maybe the ice covering the island was so thick that they were still able to kind of just right through it, but it still seems dumb. Speaking of seeming dumb, Raz has not yet grokked that whoever we send to take out this generator is ostensibly being sent to their death. So, that's bad.
Don't you get it, Raz? It's a suicide mission.
Uh-huh.
There's still time. I'll think of something else.
But Claude...
Get out of here!
No, I ain't going nowhere!
Then I'll leave!
Oh boy.
Goddamn idiot.
Listen. Claude doesn't want to send people to their obvious deaths. Even though the people are like, yeah, send me to my obvious death, Claude! It's probably not an actual obvious death, maybe.
Yo, boss man. Got any good plans?
Raz.
You just asked him, like...
I'm learning to hate myself all over again. I joined the Edinburgh Army to protect what's important to me. A peaceful life, a happy home, and above all, safety for my friends and family.
And now you get to throw that all away so that you might have the opportunity to murder millions of people. Ain't war great?
I thought long and hard about this mission, but all I could think of was...
My pretty face, huh?
When it comes to charging the enemy all alone, you're the best of the best.
Oh, he specifically wants to send Raz to go.
This op would require a small, skilled strike team. It suits you to a T. It was logically sound. It's the best way to minimize our losses and maximize...
Mm-hmm.
God, listen to me. What am I saying? I'm as bad as Frasetti.
Oh no, I'm thinking tactically. What a monster.
I'm doing my best, but the more I try to think like a commander, the more I can feel this war twisting me.
Well, it's almost as if war is hell or something.
The tough call is right in front of me, and I can't make it.
Man, what an honor. Back in the day, you would have just bottled this up. I used to think you were stuck up for keeping all your thoughts to yourself. Really pissed me off. But look at you now. You're the big boss. Everyone here trusts your decisions.
Should they, though?
And no one more than me. You know that, right? You're trusting me with a mission that'll make or break the whole damn war effort. Like I'm a real hero.
Oh, boy.
What, you don't think I can pull it off? Who's a better fit for your plan than Raz the Invincible?
Raz the soon-to-be Vinced.
Please, Raz. Just drop it.
No. I want to hear you say it. Order me to go.
Raz, this is getting... Hold on. Raz... It's getting a little kinky, Raz.
You're not a scaredy Claude anymore. Or was that talk about growing up nothing but BS? Put on your big boy pants and just say it.
Raz!
Go get yourself killed, bud.
Please. Get us out of here.
I'm gonna nail this one, Commander.
Oh boy. Now, do we get a Raz solo mission, or is this all just cutscene time?
Raz, wait! Why'd you remove me from the strike team?
Because it's a Raz solo mission.
Don't play dumb. How you gonna snipe if you can't see?
I don't need a sniper rifle to get the job done.
Do you, though?
Hey, wait your turn. Deadeye Kai will get her time to shine. You're gonna give the other Kai what's coming to him, right? Put a bullet right between his eyes for me.
Stop it. That's enough. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going with you.
No, you're not, lady. Oh. No, Raz, ask the cutie before we just went over this.
I can only go out there if I know you're safe back here. Long as you're happy, so am I.
She's gonna be less happy when you're dead.
Here comes the wind! Visibility is at 0. It's a total whiteout!
Gotta go, bye!
Right on cue. That's the wind talk for you. All right, time to go.
Raz.
Oh boy! Raz's potential invisible has changed into big damn hero. Great! Hey, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss an upload. And if you want to catch the streams live, go to twitch.tv/the_Goog. The stream schedule's on screen now.